you disappear to last night?
I had to go. I couldn't stand there and watch Sonny and Carly gouging at each other like that. It was literally making me nauseous.
Yes, Carly has the same effect on me.
You know, maybe you noticed Sonny was given as good as he got that night. And when he gets all ugly like that, I can't be around
Liv,
it.
please. Carly provokes him.
They provoke each other, and it's a damn shame, too, because if their kid ever needed their parents to act like rational, caring, loving adults, it was last night.
Excuse me. She pretended that Jax was dead and let Sonny take all the blame. Did she not?
Kate, I was with Sonny the night of that storm, trying to keep him under control. He was like the damn town crier telling everyone that would listen that he was going to kill Jax, okay? So before you blame the whole thing on Carly, remember that she's not the one that sabotages any planes.
As a mother, she should have told her children the truth.
Yes, you would think.
Thank you.
Okay. The only one blameless in this whole situation is Michael. That kid has had to put up with so much pain and loss in his life. He shouldn't have to put up with these lies, too. You know, I was thinking that after last night, maybe you and I could use a little damage control. You know what they say, how you spend New Year's Eve is how the rest of the year is gonna go?
They being whom?
They being you? I'm pretty sure I read that in one of your magazines.
Oh, I hope I was wrong. Because if this year has any reflection of last night, I have to spend a whole lot of time with Carly.
You do know that Sonny and Carly share a bunch of kids.
Yeah, so?
So if you and Sonny are getting back together, you're gonna have to deal with Carly in pretty large doses. That's just if you and Sonny are getting back together.
All right. Can you keep it down, please? We're taking it slowly. What?
That's not what I heard.
What'd you hear?
That the two of you spent the entire holiday back in Bensonhurst
Let
together?
me guess, the Falconeries have eyes everywhere.
What did you think, Aunt Josephine wasn't going to see you in that Finders Keepers, whatever that store is? I swore up and down that it couldn't possibly have been you. I said it would be unseemly for a woman of Kate Howard's obvious fashion status to be seen making purchases in a second-hand store.
Shut up, I don't talk like that. It's vintage, and yes, we were there.
So you admit it was
I
you?
admit it was me.
The guy takes you back to the one place you spent your entire life trying to get out of. What a guy.
It's a little more complicated than that, Liv.
It doesn't sound that complicated to me. I'm just saying, be careful.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the last time you got back together with Sonny, you wound up bleeding all over me
this
in the
isn't
floor
the
of
last
St.
time.
Timothy's Church. You hope.
Oh, here we go again.
What? Connie,
Come on.
You're my family. I love you. I get to worry about you whether you like it or not.
Well, you know what? Worry about yourself, Liv. Huh? How about you? Why were you alone last night on New Year's Eve?
Steve is a surgeon. He was cutting someone's chest open.
Was he working with his ex, Maggie, at the time?
I don't know. I didn't even think to ask.
No, you didn't want to know. Chicken. Since when do you back down?
I wasn't backing down from anything. I was trying to show a modicum of tact for once in my life.
What are you not telling me?
Okay. All right. I've been having some dizzy spells for the last few weeks. I thought perhaps that I was with child. Stop it! I took a test. It turns out that it was not the case, all right? But when Steve found out that I might be pregnant, it freaked him out a little bit. I think maybe a little more than he'd like to admit.
Do you have any idea what's causing these dizzy spells?
We've been having some ventilation issues in the kitchen here. I've been sensitive to the fumes, and then it happened the same way on that stupid cruise ship in the engine room. And then the night I was trying to fix your car, it's like my body suddenly doesn't like the smell of petroleum products or something.
Well, it's a good thing you ruled out being a car mechanic. Oh, seriously, what about this pregnancy scare? Are you guys using protection?
Who are you, Sister Mary Ignatius?
Come on, just tell me what happened.
What do you think happened? I happen to know you got the same conversation about the birds and the bees that I got because I was sitting right next to you praying to St. Jude that the floor would swallow me up.
Well, it did wonders for you. You got knocked up by Sonny. 20-some-odd years later, you're in the same position.
This is hardly the same position. I'm not some wide-eyed teenage girl, and Steve is not some wannabe gangster.
So you and Steve are getting serious, then?
There are real feelings there. Yeah, we're just choosing not to classify it. You know, we got a good thing going. Here's Olivia. I mean, that's what he told his old girlfriend.
Oh, she must love that.
I don't think she loved it very much.
What'd she move here for? She moved to Port Charles to have another chance with Steve?
He did go and recruit her from the hospital they used to work together in Memphis, so...
Yeah. You're telling me I should be careful? Just saying.
Trust me, I'm not looking to get all tied down right now. When I thought that I was pregnant, I was more freaked out than Steve was. Not that he wouldn't be a great father. He would. I've seen him with his nephews. The guy's natural.
Well, that's his job, honey. He saves lives for a living, unlike your last boyfriend.
You sure you want to be judging me on that right now? No. Steve is a great guy. He's totally normal.
Normal. And that's a bad thing? Normal? Too safe for you?
That's not it.
Liv,
What?
you put your whole life on hold to raise Dante.
And it was the greatest decision I ever made. I love nothing better in the world than being Dante's mother. Nothing.
But you know what? He's a grown man now. He's married. It's time to go after what you want. What do you want with Steve?
What? Why are you pushing me so hard to be with Steve?
Because I want you to be happy,
Okay.
honey. Can you blame me?
Thank you. I'm glad that you care about my happiness. All right?
I do.
Or do you just want to make sure that I'm all tied up with Steve so that I keep my eyes off of Sonny?
Olivia, you and Sonny will always be connected because of Dante.
We're parents, honey. That's the end of it. Any romance that Sonny and I had was over when we were kids. I chose not to tell him that he was Dante's father because I didn't want that life for myself, and I certainly didn't want it for my kid. Okay? Now, if you will excuse me, I have some work to do, and then I am going to meet up with my boyfriend, Steve.
So here's your boyfriend, Steve.
Whatever.
Whatever?
Whatever.
You know what your mother used to say?
Was crush your legs at the ankles, ladies don't chew gum, spaghetti sauce from a jar will kill you, what? Buy in bulk.
Always use protection. Live.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all weepy. It's just, I can't help but wish things would have turned out differently.